What's up, everybody? Chill Scrub here. Back at you with another video. Yeah, you can look at this and tell what it's gonna be. I just want to see it for myself, and I'm just gonna like state my little opinions. Don't hang me or try to kill me because I know it's kind of crazy. This been blowing up on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, definitely everything. So I just want to see it for myself and put my own thoughts into it. Here we go.
That's going on in the press.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it was important to come to the table to really clear the air. Somebody made a statement for me that wasn't a statement I made, that went cray-cray.
And one of the reasons why I wanted to come to the table is the media, the headlines. We specifically never said anything.
Yeah.
His facial expressions. Yeah, he been going through it, like he been crying a lot.
We were purposely not saying anything. Any headline that says Jada said or Will said or the Smith said is not true. We specifically never said anything.
Right.
So coming to the table was like, we just felt like it got to the point where you gotta say something.
Yeah, and to stop that cycle.
Yeah.
You know, there's people's feelings involved.
Right. Right.
Your feelings, Jada, and your PR is involved in the way it perceives you, and the media is involved. Yeah.
You know, and at the end of the day, I don't like how all of this came to be.
Well, of course you
That
don't.
doesn't matter. It's all love.
Yo, black people, please stop with this fake positivity bullshit. Ain't no all love, man. Yo, from what I've been hearing, you been get dicked down by Alsina, and Will Smith ain't happy.
Honestly. And I would usually not, you know, that would be something I wouldn't comment on at all.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like it's a situation that I consider private.
You just feel like it ain't really nobody's business.
Yeah.
But now Black Twitter has claimed it as their business.
But, you know, I feel like it's healing.
If it was truly private, it would have just stayed private. But apparently it's really not private if it's all out in the forefront right now. I'm just gonna let it keep going.
That needs to happen. And I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
Even though this is minuscule, I do feel like it's these kinds of things that create the world that we're in. And the idea of not communicating, not talking about it, not clearing the air, and just being as transparent. Just being transparent.
And I'm here with you.
Yeah, I thank you for that, because you've been on a hell of a...
Will Smith, you're a better man than I ever be. I'm so serious. I would have DDT'd her already. Like, yo, I could feel my blood boiling. I feel like I can feel her about to say some bullshit. I can feel it in my spirit, but let's continue.
Journey with me. So that's what we're going to start with. This is a very personal journey.
Yeah.
That became very public.
Yes, absolutely.
For whatever reason.
So what happened, Jada?
Okay, so let's start with, I guess about 4.5 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it was about 4 years ago. Started a friendship with August.
Look here, man. 2020, there's no such thing as female and male friendships, especially at their level. There's no such thing as female and male friendships, especially since they've been having a rocky relationship in the past. There's no such thing as male companionship. Personal journey. I said it again. Personal journey. Take your ass outside. Spend some time with yourself, man. You don't need dick to do that. Stay to yourself. Learn about yourself. Personal journey, my fucking ass. Let's keep it going.
And we actually became really, really good friends. And
yeah, the nigga was smacking you with the dick. Fellas, FGC niggas, Tekken niggas, all y'all. Anybody who watched this video, anybody that's a dude, because I know on my analytics, 90% of dudes watch my videos. Like 95 actually. If a woman ever hits you with some shit like this, leave her. She don't want you. She fucking somebody else. All that she's saying, she's just trying to be nice about it. Leave. Leave for your own sanity. Trust me, leave. Look at his face right now. Does this like the face of some, does it like he going for this shit? Or does he like he been crying for like the last 5 hours? Look at that face. Is that like the face of I'm with you, Jada. That don't like the face of I'm with you, Jada. This like the face of I can't believe you did this shit, Jada. That's what it looked like to me, man. But maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm just jaded. Who knows? But that face says otherwise.
It all started with him just needing some help. You know,
They always hit you
me
with some
wanting
boy.
to
He needs some help.
his health, his mental state.
Because for me, that was the thing when
I'm not trying to be that guy, but don't he got friends and family but for that shit, not you? Maybe I'm missing something, but I know if I'm going through some shit, I go to friends and family. Like maybe I might dive into some cheeks, but mostly friends and family.
when Og first came around, he was really sick.
He was really sick, yeah.
And the outpouring for him from our family was initially about his health.
Yeah. And I mean, we found all those different resources, you know, to help pull him through. And from there, you know, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we
Conveniently, they're going through difficult times while man is around. Fellas, you hearing it from the horse's mouth itself, bro. Women tell you the truth. All you have to do is pay attention. That's all you have to do. Pay attention.
we decided.
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
Will, you wasn't. Nigga, Will, you're not done with her ass. You wasn't done with her ass. You ain't gonna be done with her ass. Because if you was really done with her ass, y'all wouldn't be having this red table. Should understand that it's more to it than just them two. They got a family and all that. But my man's, nah, G, hell no. I'm not going for it.
Marriages have that, though. Marriages have that.
Yeah.
Nigga, what marriage? Let me find out I married my girl, and next thing I know, let's say I'm famous or whatever, which probably ain't gonna happen. But let's say I'm famous or something, and I find out my girl slurping on some dick. Nigga, I don't even need to say what I'm gonna do, bro.
We basically, we broke up.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make.
Until there are divorce proceedings and paperwork filed and y'all officially divorced, y'all niggas are still together. She cheated. He fucking cheated. Because let it be the other way around, and Will Smith is hopping down some bitch's throat with that dick. I promise you, y'all niggas will be blowing this shit out the water. Will Smith is this and Will Smith is that and all this other bullshit. Come on, man. Don't do that.
Yourself happy, and I'll figure out how to make myself happy.
Well, at that particular point in time, it was
You make herself happy with that goddamn
I
dick.
really felt like we could be over. You
Yeah,
know?
no, we were over.
And then what did you do?
I was mad. Can we just go back to that face that she made? Oh yeah, we were over. Let's go back to that face real quick. That was like mad disrespectful. Let's just.
Really felt like we could be over. You
Yeah,
know?
no, we were over.
Ooh.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there, you know, as
Look
time
at the
went
body
on,
language.
I got into a different kind of entanglement with August. And one thing I want to get.
I've been hearing this shit on Twitter. Wait, no. There's just no way in hell. There's just no way in hell.
Kind of entanglement.
Why can't bitches just say they be fucking? How is that hard? You was sucking some. We are all adults. Well, most of us are adults. We are all primarily adults. We know what fucking is. Why are you saying some entanglement? Why are we making this word for what it is? What fucking? We was fucking. We was initially checking out this dude's health, supposedly, allegedly, and you just said it out your own mouth. We was fucking. Will Smith, man, I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry.
With August. And one thing I want to get clear about and clean up, one of the things that was kind of swirling in the press about you giving permission, which is, you know, the only person that can give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yeah.
Black men, this is what we date. I'm gonna put it to you like this. Let's say I was to get married, which I highly doubt. I don't really believe in marriage. But even in my relationship right now, I just don't do what I want to do just because I want to do it, because it's more than just one person involved. It's me and the person I'm dealing with involved. So every decision I make affects the other person. Called consideration. What she literally just said is, nigga, fuck how you feel. At the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I want to do. And if that's August Alsina, I'm finna bounce on some August Alsina and ain't shit you really gonna do about it. And you gotta hold that. And again, look at the face. Look at this nigga face, bro. This is the face of anguish, my man. This is the face of torment. This is the face of I'm getting cucked on fucking Facebook. This is that face, man. He's getting cucked on Facebook.
Exactly.
Yeah. But what August was probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission, because we were separated amicably.
Yeah.
And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker.
He's not the homewrecker. You are. At the end of the day, and I'm not on just women's ass, I'm on niggas' ass too. At the end of the day, let's say I cheated right now. It is the person who let me cheat is not the homewrecker. I am, because at the end of the day, I always had the opportunity to say no. When it comes to cheating or doing some shiesty shit, there are several steps before you do it, and you can always stop yourself before you do it. So when you do something like that, you have full intentions, you know exactly what you fucking doing. Please do not try to paint the picture as this man he's trying to say he's not a homewrecker. No, you're a homewrecker. You are. You made a decision. You lay with that decision. Let's keep it going.
She's not.
I think, so, I mean, because this is your red table and you like brought yourself to the red table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
As far as what?
You and I.
What you mean as far, bitch?
Decided we were going to take our space, and what happened.
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with...
I was fucking August Alsina. I was fucking. Fuck this entanglement bullshit. You was fucking. And that's what it was.
August, that's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes.
Will, don't laugh, bro. Don't laugh, bro. This is not funny, yo. Because if you take a figure like Jada, this sets the standard for how other black women treat black men. I don't care if they say so-called open relationship or whatever have you, and they kind of have a point. It really ain't none of our business. But when you're in the public eye like that, people tend to, instead of looking towards themselves, say, "Hey, I'm gonna set the standard for myself." They look for their standards from other people, and I hate to be that way, but it's the truth. A lot of people don't really think for themselves. So whatever's going on in the mass media, and that's what they consume, that's what they do. Look like our black iconic female rappers / singers. They talk about ratchet shit and sucking dicks, and look how blatantly they are with that shit now. Like, you go in the 80s with Shaka Khan and Anita Baker and all the other stuff, they ain't talking about no shit like that. They are, but that's the way they say it, and it don't come off as such a... that's a topic for a whole another day. I'll make another video on that another day. I'm gonna stick to the topic. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee.
Yes.
A relationship.
Yes, it was a relationship, absolutely. I was in a lot of pain, and I was very broken.
Is she reading this out the fucking female handbook? Every bitch say I was hurt and I was broken, and pretty much she finna flip this shit on this nigga. Somehow I put money on she's gonna flip it on this dude. And again, look at the fucking face, bro. This is the face of anger, torment. Why the fuck did you do this shit? Y'all can say open relationship. I promise you, if the shit was happening the other way, y'all would not be screaming, "Oh, it was an open relationship." I promise you, y'all won't. I'm willing to put my last dime on it. Y'all won't do that shit. Y'all would be saying this nigga's wrong and he should have communicated better and they should have divorced before he did all this crazy shit. But hey, black men, pay attention how they always leave you out to dry. They always leave you out to dry. Now you got two black men looking bad. August Alsina out here looking like a light-skinned simp, and you got Will Smith over here looking like a cuck. Fuck no.
Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It took you to get dick down and for the media to understand. I could have sworn I said that earlier. Find happiness within in yourself. Understand and love yourself. The only way you do that is knowing you. You have to spend time with you. You spending time with somebody else. You don't spend time with you. You have to be by yourself to understand yourself. But every girl say it's this nonsense, man. And niggas be eating this bullshit up, man. Don't eat this shit up, man. Come on, dude.
And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. I would definitely say we did everything that we could to get away from each other, only to realize that that wasn't.
Look, man. If you want to get away with somebody so bad, it's called a divorce. And I really wouldn't want him. Wait, shit, it's tough either way. It's a fucking double-edged sword, because if she does divorce this man, you know how the court system go. I don't need to say nothing about that. It's bullshit. But if you want to get away from each other, it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. Either one of y'all wanted to get away and the other person didn't, or y'all both didn't want to get away, or y'all are comfortable with the status that y'all have and the status that y'all have in the black culture and all the other good stuff. But now all that is tarnished now because of this one video and because of August Alsina. Come on.
Possible.
So we come to the red table. So I'm in the Jada position right now. So
Okay.
you know, you during that time.
Why in this conversation she's more masculine than he is? If you look at this conversation just by body language alone, she has all the power. Just by the body language alone, she has all the power. So I can only fathom how the rest of the relationship went. But just by the body language alone, how imposing she is, how her demeanor is. Look at how she's looking straight across, not looking sideways, not looking with any guilt or conscience, just looking straight forward. She has all the power. He's trying to laugh his way out of this shit. He is visibly uncomfortable.
I'm launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had been.
What am I watching, baby boy? I just wanted to feel good. So okay. For the like 1% of women that do watch this, I'm pretty sure there's another way to make yourself feel good than swallowing some dick. I'm sorry, I'm keeping it vulgar. I don't care, because like everybody pussyfoots with what they got to say. I don't do that shit. So what you mean to tell me is the only way, and I talk to my girl all the time about this shit. I'm like, the only way you get over females for the most part, and men for the most part, get over somebody is by finding somebody else. And so you decided to find happiness within some dick in a short-term relationship that clearly didn't last that long.
So long since I felt good.
Who fault is that? At the end of the day, your happiness is your priority. Like me and my girl's relationship, I take that as a prime example. At the end of the day, my happiness is my priority. So if me and her are not working out and we break up and we go our separate ways, that's the same for her. If she's not happy with me, her happiness is her priority. If she's not happy with me, she needs to find somebody else. That's it. That is what it is. At the end of the day, you need to do what's good for you. But this is some bullshit. Like, I don't mind her saying, yo, I fuck this dude. It is what it is. I'm sorry. I was doing what's best for me, and just be straight up with it. But all this entanglement bullshit, cut it out, man. We too grown for that. Cut it out.
And it was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
Yeah.
Help heal somebody. I want to stop right here before I get real mad, because I don't want to scream at this microphone. I'm pretty sure the audio is already clipping, because you could probably look at my face and see I'm visibly angry, but this is annoying.
I think that has a lot to do with my codependency, which is another thing that I had to learn to break in this cycle. Just that idea of needing to fix and being drawn to people that need help, whether it's your health or whether it's your.
So if that's the case, and you have this thing of codependency with other people, and that you can flip that narrative either way. So what is Will Smith? So you need to fix Will Smith, because you said you have a drawn attraction to people that you need to fix and all this other nonsense. So what is Will Smith? You see how it starts to flip? Let's keep going.
Or addictions. There's something about that childhood trauma.
Childhood trauma?
That feels as though it can be fixed through fixing people versus fixing me.
Yeah.
Look here, man. Look here, man. Let me tell you like this here. We all go through childhood trauma. We all go through teenage trauma. Let me tell you how personal story with Chill. My high school was a disaster for me, man. And I'm saying this on the internet. People can flip it how they want. So I'm gonna keep 100 with you. High school was a disaster for me, man. I wore the same clothes for 4 years straight, bro. I didn't have no clothes. I was not popular. I was funny, but I wasn't popular. I didn't get to go to prom. We was too broke to do anything. And it's not my mother's. It is kind of my mother's fault. It's a little bit of both. And I don't go around fucking over people because I had a fucked up childhood or a fucked up teenage upbringing. That's bullshit. Yo, I dealt with that on my own time a long time ago. I don't sit there and dwell on that shit 24/7. Well, everybody else had it better than me. I don't worry about that shit. That's bullshit, Jada. That's bullshit.
And I think that whole process with Og really showed me that and taught me that.
So it took another man to show you what you should have been in yourself the entire time. That's bullshit. You're literally contradicting what you said earlier where you said, I need to find myself. I need to be by myself and understand myself, and being by somebody else is not helping this situation. But you just literally just said just now that being with Og helped me find, bitch. I really don't want to call Jada a bitch, but fuck this shit, man, bitch.
And I'm really grateful for that lesson.
I feel like that husband, like I'm with you at the press conference. I'm that husband. Now I got to be with you at the press conference while you like tell the world about your transgressions.
Will, this is not funny, my man. I feel so bad for you right now, my dude. And don't get it twisted. I'm not finna paint this whole picture where Jada's an evil person overall. But this is some fuck shit. Come on, man. Let's keep it 100, man. She might save homeless puppies or whatever, and that's cool. But in this aspect, this is some bullshit.
Like I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
Well, you know, I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. Through that particular journey, I learned so much about myself and was able.
Again with the contradiction. Men, I always say it, if you pay attention long enough when you're dealing with women, you will know which one's gonna fuck you over. Just pay attention. That goes for men too. Women, if you're listening to this video, I promise you, if you listen to a man long enough, you will tell. Now, I always tell people, never judge a person by what they by what they say. They could say the nicest shit in the world and be the most fucked up person. Judge by their fucking actions, man. That goes for me. Hold me to the same standard. And let's say I'm a YouTuber and I told y'all I was going to provide videos every single day and I'm not doing it. I'm full of shit. I shouldn't have never said that if I wasn't going to do it. Let's continue.
Able to really confront a lot of emotional immaturity, emotional insecurity, and I was really able to do some really deep healing. You know, and as
that nigga was hitting you with all kinds of dick, man. If you saying philosophical shit like that.
He decided to break all communication with me, which was totally understandable. And I let that be and hadn't talked to him since. So it is a little weird that all this stuff is coming out now since this was.
Look, man, if you do dirt, it's going to come out eventually. No matter who you are, me, you, the people that's watching, your girl, your mother, anybody. If you do dirt, it's going to come out sometime, somewhere. That just is what it is.
Yeah, because for me, this was years ago, right? You know, so the fact that it's coming up now, and I think it could feel weird for people that we're laughing and talking about it, but.
No. This don't feel weird for me, Will Smith. I'm gonna keep 100. This don't feel weird for me. This feel weird for you. Do not confuse the audience with you. This is happening to you. You need to put your big boy drawers on and dress it for what it is, man. I don't care if it makes you like some kind of angry dude or whatever. Bro, anger is an emotion. It's okay to be angry, and this is justified. I would be angry if I were you. Come on, man.
It happened so long ago.
You know, and
bitch, if I hate to use extreme examples. Let's take the great Kobe Bryant right now, right? He passed away not too long ago. Rest in peace, Kobe. But I would be an asshole if I said, well, y'all shouldn't care about Kobe. He died so long ago. Or if I was to forgive an ex, let's say, well, we should be together. Bitch, you cheated on me. Well, it happened so long ago. Bitch, what are you talking about?
Our experiences of working through it, fighting through it, talking through it. And
look, that's the problem. You trying to work through shit. Hey, yo, men, women, black people in general, you need to have a standard. I don't care what it is. You need to have something that you do not budge on. For me personally, when it comes down to me dealing with women, I can deal with a lot of shit. Cheating, that's it. I'm not tolerating that shit. If you cheat on me, that's raps. I don't care what we've been through or how good you've been to me. Before then, you cheat on me, that's raps, because you have multiple opportunities before that happens to not do it. You could have talked to me. We could have broke up. We could have did whatever you needed to do. Do not do that shit.
Therapizing through it.
There's nothing there's no therapy. You don't need that.
Is weird.
Yeah. When I say it's been a huge healing on my life and just what I had to confront and discover, about myself.
What are you confronting? The dick? I got a headache. I'm sorry, I got a headache.
The ugly truths and the beauty. So it was something that I felt like wasn't really ready to be discussed because it hadn't been that healing, because he hasn't wanted to, Og and I haven't talked in.
So what part are you going to address Will's feelings? You've been addressing your feelings. You've been addressing August Alsina's feelings, but you have yet to address how Will feels in this situation. You have not asked this man how he feels throughout this entire little conversation. You have not said one thing about Will. Come on, man. They don't care about you, my dude.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. This all seemed very strange, But
Bitch, what you mean strange? This is dirty.
I'm grateful for the journey that you and I have had together. Because I feel like there are a lot of couples that go through those periods. And a lot of couples that have to separate and think it's over. And, one thing I'll say about you and I is that there's never been secrets.
Right. We came.
You just heard that shit, right? But didn't she just talk about define secret?
Came together young, and we were both broken in our own ways. No. I refuse to let any more Instagram posts, Twitter posts, or none of that shit. No more people make that excuse that we're broken. I used to say that shit too. I'm a broken person. That's bullshit. Broken or not, I know when I'm doing dirt to somebody. I know when I'm doing somebody wrong. That's fucking bullshit. And to be able to
look
make mistakes,
look
without
at the body
fear
language.
Of losing your family is so critical.
Yeah. It's the idea of any relationship and trying to get to deeper understanding of love is going to be forged in fire.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Look, there's going to be bumps and roads in every relationship. But again, as I just said earlier, men, women, black people in general, have your standard. People in general, have your fucking standard. There's just certain things that you are not going to bend on, and that goes different for everybody. For what counts for me might be different for somebody else. But there is something that you should not bend on, and that's facts. Because once they cross that line and you forgive them and you so-called work it out, they're going to keep doing it. There's no repercussions for your actions at that point, or for their actions. Come on, man.
And I think that one of the things that I'm deeply grateful in this whole process between you and I is that we have really gotten to that new place of unconditional love.
Because I wasn't sure I was ever going to speak to you again.
I know.
Notice how she's leading the conversation throughout this whole. She is the lead in this conversation. Will Smith has been, with his answers have been really dragging. The only time he really said something is when he said, so pretty much define this entanglement shit. Black men, we have to stop playing second fiddle to our women. And I know black women, I know y'all gonna get mad. I don't give a fuck. Stop. Men are the lead. You can't sit there and say we are strong, independent black woman when you give you that, and then next minute you want to cry about, well, black men don't do us this and then black men don't do that. So you either gonna let us be a man and be the lead or not? Well, I know I'm gonna be the man. Probably that's why I'm not gonna end up being married and none of that bullshit. I'm not. No, fuck that. But I'm going on a tangent and a rant. Let's go back to the video.
Like the fact that I'm speaking to you again is a miracle.
You shouldn't be speaking to her again.
I agree.
In my opinion.
No, but it ain't for the weak at heart. There's just certain.
You can take that one or two ways. Cause I've said that to my girl too. It takes a lot of strength. I'm gonna be real with you, and this is not out of anger. It takes a lot of strength to actually forgive somebody for that shit. It's on a whole nother level to forgive them. If that doesn't break you, but it also takes some real strength, and it's not for the weak of heart to move the fuck on. And I'm keeping it 100. It's very hard. I'm not saying all the things I said having a standard is easy, because when they break that standard or they cross that boundary, you have to do what you say you're gonna do. And for a lot of people, that is extremely hard for a lot of reasons. The biggest reason is comfort. You're comfortable with this person. You understand this person. You pretty much know this person in and out. And for you to build all these things with this person, and you have to start all over from scratch. That's that. Especially if you got a family, like they just said earlier, and you got a family, you don't want that ripped apart. Yeah, that's totally different. But it takes some real balls to say, stand up for yourself and say no. I refuse to let you do me like that.
Things that you have to go through, and it's like,
And
you don't have to go through that. You chose to. Please, no, because y'all are in a position to let other people know or influence other people. Y'all are influencers. No, you do not have to go through that. You choose to.
wish, I wish that wasn't the case. I do. I wish that wasn't the case.
I sure wish it could be all magic and miracles.
Yeah. You got to go.
Nobody said anything about magic and miracles. Again, everybody that's been in a relationship longer than fucking 2 years will understand that. Dealing with somebody, especially if you live with them, y'all ain't gonna get along 24/7. But this is some bullshit.
Go through some to get the answers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just happy because I definitely believe that you and we never, ever, ever thought that we would make it back.
Yeah, there's a real power in just knowing somebody's riding with you no matter what.
Yeah.
And you really can't know that
Until you go
through some stuff, I don't want to go through this no more.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Yeah. I'm going to get you back first, and then...
You're going to get me back. I think you got me back. I think we're good on that, okay?
Okay, that's probably true.
But, and I don't think it's about getting anybody back.
No, for me it is.
Okay.
About time you grab your nuts, but hey, man, let her go. Let's say you do get back out of it. All it's gonna do is bite you in the ass. Let her go.
I'll give you that petty if that's what you want. But, I will definitely say it's just part of it.
Yeah.
If you expect to be with somebody for a lifetime.
25 years and counting.
We ride together.
We die together.
Bad marriage for life.
Okay, that's it. That's all I can take. I'm sorry. I'm happy to see them get through that, but for the average person, that's the point of no return. With all due respect, their relationship is their business, but for them to put it out in the public like that, expect for people to have an opinion on it. I wish them the best. But for the men out here, just you ain't got to take my word for it. Just look around you. That's all I got to say. For the women that's dealing with men, all you have to do is just look and pay attention. And all the answers you need will be right in front of you. I promise you. And all this shit about you have to go through shit and relationships are forged through fire and all that other nonsense, no, it's not. Communication is key. It's very cliche, but it's true. Communication is key. And once you set the standard, once they break the standard, you have to be a man of your word, or you have to be a woman of your word, and let shit go. Because if they really loved you and respect you like they say they do, they would have never crossed the boundary in the first place. Now, I can't say what the boundary was for them because I don't know them. I'm not in their life like that. But I'm talking to you as just from advice from man to man, or man to woman, or just from a YouTuber to a subscriber or a person that's just watching the video. Please take my advice, especially if you're young. You have to set the standard early. You cannot let people walk all over you. But with all that being said, man, I'm gonna stop preaching because that's really not my expertise. I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll catch you next time on the next video. It's gonna be fighting game related because I know I don't really make content like this. But if you like this, I will make more of this. But y'all have a good one, and peace. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.